Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's so good to have you here. If you are brand new here, my name is Abena. I post fashion, lifestyle, daily vlogs and a little bit in between all of that, such as today's video, which is all going to be about how I found my Invisalign experience. And also I just want to answer some questions that I feel like I've been asked quite a lot since I got my Invisalign done. So I don't want to talk too much, but I want to keep it quite concise. I have about 8 questions here, 8 or 9 questions, which I feel like I've been asked the most. And also when I was about to do Invisalign, I really wanted these questions to be answered for myself. So yeah, I hope you find it useful. Tune in, and also I'm going to leave all the questions down below. So if you want to skip to a certain part that is maybe more relevant to you, then please feel free to do so. And yeah, let's get into it. So before we start, you might not know what Invisalign is. Invisalign, or maybe to be honest, if you're watching this, you know what it is, but you're not too sure. So Invisalign is basically an alternative to traditional braces, because traditional braces you have like the metal and it can look quite clunky. For some people it works really well, because if your teeth need like a lot of adjustment, that is probably the best, I would say, kind of route for you. However, Invisalign is really cool because it's invisible and it kind of works in a way that is a little bit quicker compared to traditional braces. I want to just start by talking about my experience with Invisalign. So it all started because I basically saw my friend's results and I was literally blown away. I literally saw her and I was like, your teeth look amazing. And I felt like it really had transformed her whole face. Her teeth were like, I don't remember, the thing is, like, I don't remember her teeth being bad, but I just know that when she got them done after and then I saw them, I was literally like, wow, I need to get this done. I've been thinking about it for a while. I'd seen that a few influencers were getting it done, and then also getting like the composite bonding done and the whitening, which I also got done to my teeth, and I just thought it looked so good. And I feel like, you know, teeth and tits, as they say, are worth the investment, so I thought that it would be quite a good investment. So anyway, I saw my friend get it done and I asked her where she got hers done. So I actually went to the same dental practice that she got hers done, which was quite local to us at the time, so it worked out quite well. So I went there for my initial consultation, and the thing that made me, I've heard quite bad horror stories about Invisalign and people going to places and providers that either aren't legitimate or just want to take your money and aren't actually that involved in like creating your perfect smile. And all that I would say is you're paying a lot of money, so just make sure that like whoever you go to has all the credentials, has, you know, part before and afters of previous people. And if you can, maybe go somewhere that a friend has recommended, just so that you avoid all the kind of grey area and kind of the gamble of going for a provider that you don't know what they're going to be like. So yeah, fortunately I went with my friend's recommendation. It was local, which was ideal, and I went for the initial consultation, which I felt so comfortable in. I literally felt like my dentist, I feel like she was so thorough in explaining every little detail, and I'm the kind of person where I have so many questions about everything. Like, I literally will be like, how long is it going to take? What will my teeth what will my teeth look like before and after? Is it painful? Am I a good candidate? So all those questions that I had, she answered them and then some, which is what you need. You need someone that's going to give you all the answers and not go straight to like the money aspect, because at the end of the day, your teeth are really precious. You only get one set in your whole entire life. So yeah, I found it really comfortable. And then the thing that I really liked about her is she said to me straight away, like, your teeth aren't bad, but I can kind of already tell that like we're gonna have to do some oral hygiene before we can actually start Invisalign, because she can actually see like plaque on my teeth. And when I insert the before picture, I never even noticed, but like you can actually see it. This is quite embarrassing, but like whatever, my teeth are nice now, so it doesn't even matter. But yeah, she was like, we're gonna have to obviously fix your dental health and then we can do Invisalign, which I appreciate, because most dentists that are aesthetic dentists practice only, they might not necessarily focus on the hygiene part of your teeth, and they might just skip to like Invisalign. But a good dentist will always assess the health of your teeth and kind of go from there. So yeah, she basically went through what my teeth look like now, which obviously I could see at the time, and then what my teeth would look like after the treatment. And then they also tell you how long they think it's going to be. So I think my initial quote was actually 13 weeks or something like that. So I was like, wow, that's super quick. In 13 weeks, I'm going to have my ideal smile. It didn't really work out that way, but it was quite useful to kind of see what they predicted and what my teeth would look like after. So that was pretty cool. And then what else was I going to go through? Oh yeah, so then we kind of come up with a treatment plan, and you know every single thing that's going to happen along the way. They explain everything, and then once you're happy with it and they've kind of got your agreement, you've signed your contracts and everything, you can then have your scan. So the scan is basically, they put like this machine inside your mouth and basically get like a mold of what your teeth look like at the moment. And what they'll do with the scan is they'll send it to Invisalign headquarters, and this will be made into like all the different molds up until your teeth move. So I haven't got it here, but they come up like this. I've thrown most of these away, but I managed to find these two, and they're kind of like this. As I said, for me, it definitely ended up being longer in the long run because I was a bit natty and I didn't wear my retainers for like a week and my teeth moved. That's, you know, something I'll cover later on. But yeah, so that's basically it. You get those packets and then you're basically told to change them every single week. I think for some people it might be a bit longer, but for me it was change them every week. Make sure that you're wearing them for 20 to 22 hours, which means that if you're going to eat something, you have to take them out and you can eat whatever. And then if you're going to put them back in, you have to brush your teeth before. I'll fully hold my hands up. I didn't always do this. Like I always took them out to eat because it's kind of impossible to eat with them in. But I didn't always brush my teeth. Obviously, I brushed my teeth twice a day, but like I didn't brush my teeth at lunchtime because I'd be working and stuff. And they kind of stayed relatively clean, like it wasn't stained or anything. But I think they kind of say that so that you don't get them stained and so that there isn't any like food bits in your trays, because that can obviously get kind of gross. But apart from that, I found it really easy. Like I've been watching videos and I just want to talk about the pain because I feel like that's a really big thing that people were saying to me, like, oh, was it really painful? And some people have found it really painful. Personally, for me, I didn't find the pain that bad. I think the pain was bad, maybe like really bad for maybe the first week. And I think that's because your teeth are just not used to having something in your mouth. But even looking back now, I'm such a weirdo. Like when I feel pain, I'm like, okay, something's working. Like my teeth are moving. So like it wasn't really pain to the extent where I couldn't really carry out my day to day. I didn't even take painkillers, and that's not because I was like braving it out. I just didn't think it was that bad. But also I know that it depends on what your teeth are like before. Maybe if your treatment plan means that your changes are quite drastic in that first week, maybe your teeth are going to be more sore. But for me, I genuinely, guys, did not think the pain was that bad. So if pain is a big thing that's putting you off of Invisalign, I think you can, you know, bring your teeth and get through it. Take painkillers because honestly, like the outcome is so worth it. And you do definitely, what I would say is you definitely get used to the pain. And as your teeth get closer to the final product or the final, what your teeth should look like, the pain subsides because they're kind of closer to that position, if that makes sense. So yeah, you've done all that, you sent your scans over, the molds have been made, you started your treatment, and then basically, as I said, your treatment time is an estimate. The thing I love about Invisalign is if you get to the end of your treatment and you decide that actually, I'm not really fully happy with where my teeth are, I want my teeth to be straighter, or I want my teeth to look a certain way, and actually I don't feel like I've got that result right now. Invisalign do this thing where basically when you've paid, and you can get as many more trays as you need to get to that final look that you want, and you can work that out with your dentist. So yeah, my dentist Lydia, she was amazing, and she was looking at me like, because basically after 13 weeks, which was my initial, you know, you're going to be done, I was just looking at her like, I don't feel like my teeth are really where I want them to be. I feel like they could be straighter. And she actually agreed with me. So then she did another scan of my teeth, told me to wait about a week to get everything delivered, and then gave me another estimate. And I think I needed an additional 5 weeks or so, 5-6 weeks. And that would get my teeth to like a straight position. And again, she showed me the before and after. So that's what I did. The big mistake that I made is that I basically, for that week that I was waiting for my new trays to arrive, I was just an idiot, and I didn't wear my Invisalign basically for like long enough. I don't know what I was thinking in that week, but I just basically thought that like my teeth wouldn't move. And oh my goodness, I really cocked up because when my new trays came, they didn't actually fit my teeth because my teeth had moved back. And my dentist, this made me feel bad, real bad, but she was like, I've never had this before. She was like, I've never had someone's teeth move back so much that we're going to have to basically start again, not like the whole thing, but obviously she had to take another scan of my teeth because it was slightly different to what was supposed to arrive, and then she sent them back to Invisalign. And at this point, I think I was on my way to Ghana at that point, so like I couldn't get them. I was physically not in the country, and so I had to basically wear retainers so that just so my teeth wouldn't move anymore, but they weren't actually doing anything. And then when I came back, I got the new trays and we basically started the treatment again. So that probably added on an additional maybe 3 or 4 weeks, which was, you know, my own fault. So please, if you're going to do Invisalign, just listen to your dentist, wear all the trays, don't take any breaks, and just basically stick to what they say because they know what they're talking about. And I feel so stupid like not listening, but yeah, I paid for it because I had to then extend my treatment time. About 2 or 3 weeks before I was ending my treatment, I actually did whitening as well, and this is something that I want to do on like a yearly basis because I think it's so cool. And literally, like, now my teeth are a lot whiter, I just feel like more confident in my smile. But this is one that my dentist used. It's called Boutique Whitening Gel, and it's the 16% one. So I don't know, I guess like, I think 16% is the strongest one, but you can get lots of different strengths. So I would just maybe speak to your dentist and see what your goals are. But that was really nice. And I basically just put that in my trays at night time, put them in, and then in the morning, washed them out, and that was it. And I did that for about 2 or 3 weeks. I can't remember, yeah, about 2 or 3 weeks. And that literally did wonders, literally improved the colour of my teeth so much, in my opinion. And then right at the end, because I have really small teeth, and this at the beginning I said to her, like, I want to have as big as I want to have big teeth basically without them looking too false. And she was like, okay, why don't you do bonding? And I thought, I've seen other people do it, and sometimes for me it can look really quite false, like too big. So I was a bit concerned, like, oh, is this going to be too much? But then actually she showed me and she drew what the bonding would look like. So she was just amazing and really took her time to explain what it would look like. And then I decided to go for it. And yeah, I got bonding on my front 4 teeth. So my front 4, these ones. I want to get more in future on the sides, but for now I'm happy with the outcome. And I did that because I wanted a bigger smile, and I had quite a small smile before. And I actually feel like the bonding at the end like definitely made the biggest difference overall. I'm gonna add in a few clips of what that was like, because that was like the final ta-da moment where you see like your final smile. And it's really weird to begin with because you're like, oh my gosh, what is going on? Like, I look so different. Just wanted to go through how much it cost me, because I know that's another big question that's always asked. And basically it cost me all in all about 5k, and the actual Invisalign itself probably cost about 3,500, I would say. And then the bonding, that's where it kind of racks up the bill a little bit, because each tooth that I got was about £250. And then I got whitening on top of that. So yeah, I'm gonna leave an actual breakdown in the comment section below, just so people can kind of have a look at what everything costs. One thing that I regret not doing in some way is not shopping around, because like I said, I just went off my friend's recommendation, and that worked really well in terms of going to a really credible person and a credible place. Basically shop around and find what the best deal is, but I would always say, like, go with quality over what you think the cheaper price might be. Saying that though, I just want to end to say that you always need to wear your retainers for life. So even after you've done every treatment under the sun for Invisalign, bonding, whitening, you need to wear your retainers at night time, and that's going to stop your teeth from moving. On top of that, I actually got wires put in, which sounds really like, oh, but it like literally you feel nothing. And I got that done on the top of the roof of my teeth, and also the bottom teeth. And again, that's just to stop and prevent your teeth from moving. And yeah, this is the cute case that the retainers come in. I've actually got them in now. Can't see them because they're invisible, obviously, and it's just made from like quite a thin plastic. So yeah, you can obviously take them out. Super easy. I know it's kind of gross, but like, it has to be done. And then that's it. Sorry guys about that, my camera died, and so I just had to re-record that bit. But basically all your Invisalign trays come in something like this. And it's just like quite a nice tray where you have all your treatment and stuff inside. And then obviously inside you'll get all these bits and stuff like that. So that's pretty much, and if you're concerned about paying, then there are usually quite a few options, because you can do like a 0% payment plan, which is actually what I did. I did that over 2 years, and you can then pay over more than the monthly amount is to pay it off quicker, etc. So it is kind of worth it in my opinion. But yeah, if you guys have any more questions, like, please leave them down below. I'd be happy to answer them. And if you've enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.